Welcome back to talk about the First Link Learning Series through the Alzheimer's Society of Lanark Leeds Grenville. I'm talking with, actually Zooming with, Sean McFadden, who is the support, he's actually the education and support coordinator. So let's talk with Sean, find out more about the First Link Learning Series. Sean, welcome.
Thank you.
So please tell our viewers, what is the First Link Learning Series?
Well, the First Link Learning Series is some education that's coming up starting on September 22nd. It's the first module of a series of information. There's 4 modules. This is the first one. And it's designed for caregivers and for people that have been somewhat recently diagnosed with dementia that are wondering, what is all this about? So we have 4 topics that we're going to cover. What is dementia?
So this is the one
yes.
Then on the 22nd of September. And what time will it run from? And do all of these modules, are they the same day of the week and the same
Yes,
time, which is Wednesdays?
Yes. All Wednesdays.
From what
at
time?
At the same time, which is 10 a.m.
Okay, so 10 a.m. and it runs until?
11:30.
11:30. Okay, so it's an hour and a half. So Sean, for the first one, I just want to make sure that I understand, as well as our viewers, that for the first module, which is defining what dementia is, correct?
Right.
That it can be for the caregiver as well as the person that has been recently diagnosed. So from there, what is your next module after that, or do you want to go in depth a little bit about what is dementia?
Well, what is dementia is going to encompass Alzheimer's, of course, and then we'll touch on other dementias as well, depending on what people have been diagnosed with. So we get a little bit in detail there. As we move forward in the series, the next session, which is on the 29th of September, is adapting to brain changes. So that talks a bit about what's going on in the brain and what does that mean as far as behaviors or what people can do, what are the changes. We move into planning ahead. So a lot of people have questions about, what does the future look like? And what can we anticipate and what should we be planning for?
So that's
the final one.
I'm sorry. So that's October the 6th is planning ahead?
Yep.
Okay. And your final module is Wednesday, October the 13th, which is?
Building a circle of support.
Okay.
So we start off with the closest people to you, the husbands and wives, the partners, family, friends, and then we get into the broader picture, the broader circle of healthcare workers and people that need to be aware of people's situations. So that's a big circle of support, and it's very necessary.
So Sean, there again, so I understand, you always have to explain things to me. So building a circle of support, okay, you had mentioned like the family first, but would it also be people like yourself from the Alzheimer's Society? Would they be included in that closeness of the circle?
Sure thing. Our role is to support people, to look after the caregivers, the people living with the dementia, making sure their stress levels are where they need to be, make sure they're educated, able to move forward in a positive direction.
So it's like having, a resource, having people that you can rely on or go to for either, some experiences that they have had or questions that they've had or something like that. Is that correct?
That's correct. And we also make aware to the folks taking the course of what's out there. So beyond our programs and services, what's in the community that they may need to tap into.
Okay.
So they have an awareness. They don't have to get into a situation, then start looking for help. They already know it's there.
Can you give me an example, please?
Meals on Wheels, for instance.
Oh, okay.
Yes. So if we have caregivers that are weighted down by the burden of caregiver, and the last thing they want to do is put a meal on the table, Meals on Wheels is available. So that's a a well-used program from CPHC here in the Brockville and community area.
Yes.
It very popular with caregivers of folks with dementia.
Because it takes that one element throughout the day away that you can spend doing something
right.
else and helping the person that has the dementia. Okay,
Sure.
that's great. So after this series of the First Link Learning, if people have questions or they want to review any of these, do they
Yes.
contact you again and say, look, I didn't quite understand, like planning ahead, how I did this, how I do that, et cetera, et cetera? Can they ask further questions if they feel that the series itself didn't answer their particular unique situation?
Absolutely. We make a good point we make a point to the people that take the course that the courses that we provide have to be relatively general. Everybody or every family situation where there's a dementia in that home is different from the next home.
Yes.
So if you want to get into specifics and really figure out what needs to be done, that one-on-one conversation is ideal for that.
So in other words, don't shy away from it. If a person feels, well, they didn't really address my situation, it's because it's just general information and they have to go to you or someone else at the society for additional info. Got it.
Yes, and some folks don't feel comfortable bringing up their fine details in a course setting.
Yes.
I mean, we always encourage questions and get answers, but some folks like to do that on the side,
right?
Which I totally understand.
Well, yes. I can appreciate that. Now, something else that's coming up in October is You First.
Yes.
Is that, yeah, okay. What is it?
Well, it's You First for Care Partners.
Okay.
Right. So it's a course that's designed to help caregivers that have loved ones that have behavioral issues. Right. So within the home, there's behaviors that are being seen that are very difficult to figure out. Why on earth is this happening? And what do I do about it?
Okay.
So this course is for gathering caregivers together, and then we give them tools to take home and then analyze the situations, the things that happen in the home, and then get the answers. Right. So we give them tools. We have a wheel that we give them, and they spin the wheel and they find different behaviors and solutions to the issues at home.
Okay.
So
that's
very
great.
valuable course.
Oh, that would be definitely. Yes. Because I mean, sometimes we don't understand why people do what they do. And
Exactly.
yeah. So, all right. Now, the First Link Learning Series, this You First, how do people access them? How do they sign up, register for these modules and course?
For sure. So we have the posters that we've been sending out, posting anywhere. People can take the information right off the poster. But if you don't happen to run into one of these posters and you're finding this very interesting and possibly useful, the best thing to do is give the office a call. So what you'll get there is me connecting with people, and I will get them the poster. On the poster, there is a link. They just click on the link, and they're now registered for the course, both of them.
Okay, when are they supposed to click on that link? The day of the module or before?
No, the link on the poster is just for registering for the course.
Okay.
Right. So there's two different links depending on which course you're looking at.
All right.
Once you click on it, you will automatically be sent the Zoom link for the course each day before the course starts.
So this is only for registration. That's how you register for the modules. And,
For sure.
and yes, is to click on this, and then is it like a drop down? Do you go and put like your name in, et cetera, all like some information so you know who the people
They
are?
will require a bit of information for sure, such as your email, your name, that sort of thing.
Okay, for you to
and
send
then-
out. Yes.
That's right. Yeah.
Right. Okay. So just so that people will understand, especially me, if I click on that there will be a drop down and I'm to fill it in so that you can send me the additional information.
That's right.
Yeah, yeah, not to be afraid to click on this, because some people, as we get older, we're afraid to click on
For
different
sure.
things because we end up in a mess.
So if people are a little leery of clicking on that poster, just give me a call and I'll walk them through the process and we'll get there.
What is your email? Your email
My
address is?
email,
Yes?
my email address is smcfadden at alzllg.ca.
So is there anything else that you'd like to talk about today, Sean? I know we haven't talked for quite a while because of COVID-19. How are you people
Yes.
coping with?
We have adjusted. I think we've succeeded in adjustments. We do an awful lot online, as we're doing right now. We teach courses, support groups, meet people one-to-one through Zoom mostly. So we're getting it done, and we're hoping that in soon we'll be able to do face-to-face and kind of get back to what normal might be.
Which would be a group environment, right?
Absolutely, yeah.
Thank you very much for talking with me today. I really, really do appreciate it. And good luck to you people.